To Democracy 2014, there are about 2 hours left to cast your vote, and while it isn't a presidential election, there are still several key issues for you to decide.
And News Channel 5 is all over the region and in Columbus monitoring what's happening at the polls. We're also gathering reaction to the big races. Let's begin with Chris Flanagan live at a polling location in Maple Heights. Chris, what has the turnout been like there?
Yeah, Dean Lee, a really busy polling location here in Maple Heights. Maple Heights High School, as a matter of fact. Take a look over my shoulder here. It's been a pretty steady stream of voters coming in all day long. Right now, almost a full house. Election officials here telling me typically on a midterm election, they see a dwindling turnout. But here in Maple Heights, there's a big issue on the ballot. That, of course, traffic cameras, issue 99. So many people passionate about this issue on both sides of the debate. So a packed house here right now as folks start getting off work here in Maple Heights. And no matter the turnout, no matter where you are across the region, there are reports of problems on Election Day. Troubleshooter Joe Paganakis joining us now live. And Joe, you've been investigating complaints all day long.
Well, Chris, some isolated voting machine scanner issues to report thus far. Some of these reported cases turned out to be voters who are simply in a hurry, that being one of the primary causes for these voting machine failures. Reported ballot scanner issues at various polling places throughout Cuyahoga County.
There's it cleanly off.
The Board of Elections says one cause is the perforated edge on stub A at the bottom of the ballot. Voters must use care when making that tear. Excess paper can trigger a scanner failure.
Perforation should be clean so that there's no jagged edges on the ballot and that the ballot will remain intact.
The second issue, don't jam or pull on your ballot when feeding it into the scanner.
And then they try to grab it. I guess it's human nature to try to hang on to something when a machine is pulling it away from you. So, you know, if you get it in there crooked, if you try to pull on it, if there's some excess paper, that can cause the scanner not to work.
And the Cuyahoga County Board of Elections has 70 additional scanning machines standing by. If this scanner situation becomes bigger, voters can report polling place problems by simply contacting the Cuyahoga County Board of Elections hotline. That's 216-443-VOTE, 216-443-8683. Live on 5, I'm Troubleshooter Joe Paganakis.
All right, Joe, thanks a lot. Well, of course, there are lots of issues and races on the ballot all across Northeast Ohio and all across the state tonight. Results start rolling in shortly after 7:30. Now, among them, traffic cameras. There's a push to reform them both in Cleveland and here in Maple Heights. And in the Cuyahoga County executive race, Democrat Armand Budish taking on Republican Jack Schron. One of them will replace Ed Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald running for governor against incumbent John Kasich. Kasich right now well out in front of according to many of the recent polls over the past few months. We have reporters at both headquarters tonight in Columbus. We begin tonight. News Channel 5's Kristen Volk. She is live, where Governor Kasich will await results tonight. Kristen.
Well, Chris, Kasich will be joined here by his family, friends, colleagues, and supporters, all packed into this hotel ballroom in downtown Columbus. Doors open at 7 p.m. The public is welcome. And with Kasich will be his fellow state candidates and their supporters. Mike DeWine for Attorney General, John Husted for Secretary of State, Dave Yost for Auditor, and Josh Mandel for Treasurer. All of them are up for re-election. Now, the Kasich race will be the one to watch because of just how much he's expected to win over Cuyahoga County Executive Ed Fitzgerald. Political analysts say Kasich's victory margin could be the second biggest in Ohio history. That's based on polls leading up to the election. We'll have much more on these numbers coming up tonight. As these numbers roll in, it'll be an exciting night in Columbus. Live in Columbus, I'm Kristen Volk, News Channel 5.
All right, Kristen, thank Michael Baldwin, also in Columbus right now. He is live at Ed Fitzgerald's headquarters. Michael.
Yeah, we checked in with the Fitzgerald campaign. They said that he was out today getting out the vote. He was in Cleveland this morning. He went to Youngstown, went to Mansfield, and right now he's over at Ohio State University where he's working with the college Democrats getting young folks out to vote. This right here is the Fitzgerald headquarters. This place is the firefighters union, and one thing that it used to be in the past, this was once a train station. Now again, right now Fitzgerald is supposed to be over here around 8 o'clock tonight. Right now you have folks that are inside and they are making the final preps, getting ready for the big event. All right, we will have more coming up at 6 o'clock. I'm Michael Baldwin, live in Columbus, News Channel 5.
All right, Michael, thank you. And nationally, we'll also be keeping a very close eye on U.S. Senate races where the balance of power could shift tonight. News Channel 5's John Kosick joining us now live. He'll be in the newsroom all night long, keeping an eye on what's going on out of Washington, D.C. John,
yeah, Chris, we started doing these webcasts in 2006. That was the year the Republicans lost the U.S. Senate. Tonight, they're looking to get it back. They need to pick up 6 seats to do it. 36 seats are up for grabs, none here in Ohio. But of those 36, 21 are held by Democrats, and 7 of them are in states that Mitt Romney won in 2012. Now, it's felt that altogether there are about 10 races in play, and with possible runoffs in Georgia and Louisiana, we may not know the answer of who will control the Senate tonight. Ohio Senators Rob Portman and Sherrod Brown have been campaigning for their party's candidates in other states. Portman being the vice chairman of his party's senatorial committee. Both men stand to rise in their party's leadership ranks depending on who controls the Senate in January. Live in the newsroom, John Kosick, News Channel 5.
And John, we'll see you tonight from 9 to 10 p.m. on a special mobile cast on our NewsNet 5 app. And you can also you can follow the vote on the hashtag OHVote on Twitter to follow our election coverage. But very busy here in Maple Heights, issue 99 on the ballot. We'll be here all evening long. Live in Maple Heights, I'm Chris Flanagan. Lee and Deanita, back to you in the studio.